The holidays are over. We are back to work again. So today we are talking about the bad news that we are experiencing right now as we are still in a journey of fighting and trying to win this league. And Orlando Pirates made some mistakes against Welele. Sundowns is unstoppable. And I'm telling you, Sundowns is really unstoppable into a point that every time you're trying to do some hate watch on them, they punish you even more. You know when they're beating someone else, but you feel the pain. And it's kind of like that sometimes because I think Sundowns is doing this on purpose. There was a time when I was looking at the way we were playing, I was just hopeful that we're also going to be unstoppable because we're scoring a lot of goals. But now when I'm looking at the way they're playing, back then when we were just cruising, they were like kind of on and off. But also it wasn't really an on and off. I remember asking some people, I was like, why are you guys talking about Sundowns like Sundowns is doing something bad? Those guys, they actually lost one game since the season started. I think they have like 3 or 2 draws. And you know, so you're talking about that team and you're thinking they were just struggling. No, it was just a bit of a game in hand. But when it comes to this, there's only one team that can actually help us beat Sundowns or maybe able to hold the draw. Because if they can hold the draw with them and win our games, and I'm definitely positive that Orlando Pirates will score more goals. Talking about a match that is happening tonight, we are playing against Golden Arrows at home at Orlando Amstel Arena, and I'm definitely hoping that we'll see 3 or more goals in that match. And I think right now we are in a form actually kind of doing that. But now, also at the same time, Sundowns will be playing Durban City in KZN, and that's where my worry is, because looking at that game and looking at the way Sundowns is playing, I kind of like, how is really going to play out at the end of the season? The good thing about it, if Pirates can keep on winning these games, we can actually have an exciting title chase for the first time in like 8 years. And then after that, or maybe not 8 years, because Kaizer Chiefs actually had one in 2021. So I think this will be another one after we had that in 2021. So I think it's very important for the league. I think it's also very important for the Orlando Pirates players to able to believe that now they can do it. Maybe next year they can come back and do it for real. So I think one of those things happening actually in our league, it's also good. And I think as much as we saying we don't care about Sundowns winning the league, and a lot of people don't, but at the end of the day, when Sundowns winning this league, they kind of proving to us that they overpowering us with the signing they make. And I'm telling you one thing. When I'm saying that I'm hoping one team they can do the job for us, is because we also fail to do the job against them. When you're going to play against Sundowns, the crucial thing that you need to understand, you need to put your analyst manager to actual exam to actually see if these guys can analyze. You need to understand how Sundowns play. At this point right now, last season I was actually saying Sales was most dangerous player. I think right now Santos is the most dangerous player. And I know Brian Leon came in and has been scoring goals. I think he has like 5 or 6 goals now. But Santos is a dangerous player. The way he's able to find the space, the way he's been able to do those passes, actually, when he make those passes, especially in terms of the run, he knows exactly what he's doing. And I'm talking about the crucial decision making. And I'm saying, if Sundowns can able to go out and get those guys that we call them reject from South America, some of them in Europe, but I think we can also able to go out there and get some of the quality guys that we know that when it comes to decision making, you have guys that can actually give you 60 to 65 of the decision making that is actually good when it's come to create the chances, maybe scoring the goals. Because I think most of our players that we sign in our league are actually homegrown players. And I think in terms of how we develop players, we're really not good in developing players. We just let the players play the way they think they can because they are so talented. And then there is so much that they can actually do because sometimes the system needs to come to place. But when it comes to this, I think I've seen a team like TS Galaxy get a striker. And I forgot the name of the striker. I think it was Jovic or something. And then that guy was a good striker. He showed when he came that this guy is a good striker. So I'm saying you can go out there and get like a decent player that can come in and give you that extra edge to try and fight these guys, because they've been proving to you now that they go out and get those guys to come and do the job for them. So I think this is one of the crucial things that is going to be a thing. And sometimes with those kind of players, looking at the games they left with, there is only one team, and that one team is our neighbors. I'm telling you, I think Kaizer Chiefs will actually can do something in that match, because think about it. This match is not as big as the derby, but it is the game that belongs to that category of the big matches in the PSL calendar. And I'm telling you, I was worried as the same time as like when I look at the fixture that Orlando Pirates was playing midweek and then this match also is playing midweek. I think it's one of the things that we don't understand in South Africa. These type of matches need to go on a weekend where all of us, we have time. I know people will come out, go because it's a big match, but I think the nice atmosphere, play the game at 3 o'clock or 3:30 on a Saturday, and then we can all go there and enjoy the match. So I think Kaizer Chiefs has the capabilities of doing it. Not because Kaizer Chiefs is a strong team, but I'm saying the way they will approach the game. They will approach the game with one of the important game, because they don't want to lose to Sundowns. And if they don't want to lose to Sundowns, they try by all means that they do the great job. As much as we want them to go all out to do something to Sundowns, they still want to prove a point, because we beat them in our first leg 3-0. So we're still going to play them on the 26th or 25th. I'm not sure if it's confirmed now, of April. I think it will be on the Sunday 26th, because the game was moved. So if they come back, they will want to do some revenge on us. And I think that's one of the crucial games as well. So if we're talking about ourselves going all the way, winning the games, we need to think about that kind of game as well. And look at the Sundowns games and think about that kind of game as well. And think about who's going to draw point in that kind of game. Who's more likely to do it? The performance I've been seeing at Orlando Pirates, I don't think they will drop points on that game. The performance that I've been seeing at Sundowns, I don't think they will drop points on game. But Kaizer Chiefs is a capable team that can actually come in and distract you. I'm not saying they will come in with something that is very polished, very structural. Sometimes they just cause a lot of movement, and then you just lose your pattern and then they score. And then most of the time, which has been an issue to them, it's actually that they've been scoring one goal, but now they've learned to score more goals. So if now they can able to score more goals, because to them, shooting is not really a problem, because when Lilep was coming on the right, every time he wants to come on the right and shoot. Silva is also there. Once he gets a space, he wants to shoot. He doesn't want to actually stay with the ball very long. So I think that's one of the things that give them an upper hand against the teams that actually used to play to Mamelodi Sundowns, because some of the teams, they don't find that edge to go all the way and try to take those kind of chances. So I think Kaizer Chiefs can go all the way and do that. But as much as they can go and disturb Sundowns, they can also disturb us again and then just lose the league just like that. So I wouldn't want them to be the reason for us to lose the league, because I think that will be very painful, and they will talk a lot. They will say they were the decider of the league. So I want, maybe if we decide to lose the league because Sundowns won all the games and there was nothing that we can do, even if we scored more goals, but it wasn't nothing we can do. So I think tonight's games are actually going to be crucial games. I would be hoping that Durban City do something, but I know Durban City won't do a lot of things. But if they do, I will applaud them for getting some points on that game, so which will be very important for them as well, as they want to go up higher. And then Orlando Pirates needs to win that game by 3-0 at home against Arrows, and then that will give us more and more efforts to go all the way and try to win all the games that are left right now. So if you're enjoying the conversation today and been watching up until this far, thank you so much. And if you want to add in your comment, if you think we can still go all the way and win all the games, please comment below. Do you think Sundowns will go all the way and win all the games, or Kaizer Chiefs will actually disturb them? Tell me your comment down below and let's have the conversation, because remember, we are watching football from different lenses, but we are trying to see each other's lenses and see what you can learn from each other. So I'll see you on the next one here on Impact Play, and that's this Inside Buccaneers.